up? What's up? This is your man, TC. This is Mr. Motivator. This is Dr. Tommy Campbell Jr. I want to wish you a happy Friday. You are destined for greatness. I am pumped up early this morning. I just want to start out encouraging you and motivating you, telling you that I love you. I believe in you. You are destined for greatness. The sky is the limit. This is what I want you to do in 2020. I want you to put yourself in a position to where you will soar like an eagle. Spread your wings and soar like an eagle. I'm reminded, and when there's a storm, whenever an eagle is flying, watch this. Let me say this slowly because I'm excited. Whenever an eagle is flying in a storm, the eagle performs at its highest peak level. What do you mean? An eagle flies at its greatest within the moment, in the midst of a storm. So maybe I'm talking to somebody that you're in the middle of a storm. Maybe I'm talking to somebody that has a bad past. Maybe I'm talking to somebody that's ashamed of their past. Maybe I'm talking to somebody, maybe something happened in your life. You've done something. You can't forgive yourself. You're struggling with depression. You're in a bad relationship. You're going through. You grew up in a single mother home. You have learning disabilities. You have things that you're dealing with. You have personal issues that you can't get over. I want to let you know, no matter what you're facing, no matter what you are going through, let me be the first to tell you, you are an eagle. Success belongs to you. You are absolutely 120% destined for greatness. Greatness is upon your life. Great things are in store for you. Maybe you live in a negative environment. Maybe you grew up where people told you, people in your family, you have friends, they told you you couldn't do it. They discourage you. They don't motivate you. They don't inspire you. I am Mr. Motivator. Listen to me. If you're still watching this video right now, that means you want to do something great with your life. I want you to know, watch this. I want you to know this. In spite of what you are going through, there is a purpose for your life. Maybe you lost a loved one in death and you're still grieving. You are going to get past the grief. You're going to get through the pain of losing the loved one. I know you will miss them forever, but you will make it through this. I want to tell you this. Maybe I'm talking to somebody that's going through pain. I want to tell you, trouble don't last always. Pain does not last forever. Pain is only temporary. And this is what I want you to do. I want you to use your pain. I want you to use your past. I want you to use your mistakes, your failure, your depression. I want you to use everything that's negative in your life. Use it as fuel and motivation to go to the next level. You can achieve greatness. You can achieve success. And I want to say this. I thank you. I am getting messages from people all over the world. I'm getting messages from people all over the world. They are telling me that my motivational videos are changing their lives. I want to thank you to the people sending me messages. You're telling me that you're coming out of depression, that your relationships are getting better because of my motivational videos. You're telling me that you're going after your dreams because of my motivational videos. And that is exciting for me because this is why I do this. I do this for you guys because you guys, besides my wife and children, besides my family, you are my authentic why. This brings me to my first point. In order for you to achieve greatness, there has to be an authentic, watch this, why. Your why should be so authentic until your why causes you to keep going even when you feel like giving up. Because people give up on their dreams. People give up on starting their business. People give up on what they want to do in their lives because of their why is not authentic enough. So your why has to be so powerful until when you're going through and when things get hard, you won't quit and give up. Because there are always times in your life to where you'll want to quit and give up. Because greatness and success is not easy. It is very hard. Because if it was easy, then everybody would be doing it. Maybe you want to start a business. If it was easy to start a business, then everybody would want to do it. Maybe you're a football player, you're in the NFL, and you want to go to the Super Bowl. See yourself going to the Super Bowl. Maybe you're in the NBA and you want to see yourself going to the finals. See yourselves going to the finals. But this is what I want you to do. If you're going to go to the Super Bowl, if you're going to go to the NBA finals, you got to have a championship-like mentality. And you got to get all your teammates on one accord to have a championship-like mentality. And you got to practice having a championship-like mentality. Maybe you want to start a business. Maybe you want to be a doctor or a lawyer. Maybe you want to go to college. Maybe you want to write a book. You may not be the greatest. You may not be the smartest person. You may not be academically gifted. You may have learning disabilities. But don't let you having learning disabilities, don't let you not being a writer keep you from writing that book. Don't let you having a learning disability keep you from going to college. What I want to talk about today, this brings me to the message. I'm here. This is the message. Let pain push you. That's what I want to tell you today. I want to speak to you and tell you, I want you to let pain push you. I want you to let everything that you're going through push you to success and greatness. I believe in you. I know you can achieve it. No matter what you're going through, no matter what you're dealing with, no matter how bad your past is, no matter how deep your grief is, no matter how deep your pain is, I believe in you and I know you can achieve it. In the midst of your struggles, in the midst of your mistakes, in the midst of your failures, I know you can achieve it. Don't despise small beginnings. You have to start somewhere. I'm going to say that again. Don't despise. Watch this. Don't despise small beginnings, because everyone who has done something great in their lives, they had a beginning. Because watch this, greatness and success always has a beginning. Every college, every university that has ever been started, anyone who has ever done something great, it all had a beginning. Do you know some universities, they say the founding day, or let's just say for an example, a university or college that has been founded, they always say the college started in 1846 or 1946. But notice the college and the university started out small. But years later, look at how big the university and the college has become. But if the college and the university would have never been founded or started, it would not evolve and be as big as it is today. So don't despise small beginnings. You have to make a start. If you're going to achieve greatness, if you're going to accomplish your dreams, you got to start. You cannot despise small beginnings. If you can dream it, then you can do it. That's the key. Well, what are your dreams right now? While you're watching this video, I want you to get it in your mind what your dreams are. What is exactly what you want to do? So maybe you don't know what your dreams are. You got to put yourself in a position to where you can identify your dream, because your mind is the limit. And every dream that anyone has ever had, it always starts in the mind. The only place a dream can be at is in your mind, because your mind is the limit. Once you get your dream in your mind, then you got to put the necessary work in order to do it. What do you mean? You got to grind. You got to put in 120%. You got to start somewhere. Let me share my story with you. I had a reading and comprehension problem. I had an academic problem. I flunked the first grade. I grew up with a learning disability all throughout elementary school, middle school, and high school. They picked at me, said I was mentally retarded because I always made bad grades. I was bullied. I was always the underdog. Let me speak to the underdog. Maybe you're the underdog. Maybe you're in a position right now to where you're going through. It seems like you're not going to make it. Maybe you started something and you quit. Maybe you started your education and you quit. I want you to tell you, go back and try again. Keep trying until you achieve it. Maybe you're making bad grades. Keep taking that test. Keep studying. Go to your teacher. Get tutors. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Watch this. I heard someone say this. You have not because you ask not. You have not because you ask not. I want you to ask. Don't be afraid to go get help. Don't be afraid to admit that you have problems, because we all have issues. We all have problems. We all have things we're dealing with. My story is this. I was bullied in school. When I got in high school, my high school teacher told me, she said, Tommy, you will not graduate high school. She said, you're not smart enough to go to college. She was going by what it looks like. See, that's the time. That's how people are. People will look at your life. They will see your past. They will see your struggles. And they will be so quick to write you off. And I'm talking to somebody who's been written off. Maybe you've been wrote off. I'm going to tell you, I believe in you. I know you can achieve it, and I know you can accomplish it. Let pain push you. Maybe you're going through a lot of pain. Maybe you grew up in a single mother home. You never knew your father. Maybe you grew up in a dysfunctional family. Maybe you're in a negative environment to where they're telling you that you can't do it. You can achieve it. Maybe you're in a position to where people are not encouraging you. People are not motivating you. I am Mr. Motivator. I'm here to tell you right now, let pain push you. You can do it. You can achieve it. You can accomplish it no matter how hard it is. Yes, when I got in high school, my high school teacher said, Tommy, you're not smart enough to go to college. I looked at my teacher. I said, ma'am, no offense. I said, I will graduate high school. I said, I will go to college. And then when I got into college, I got sick. I had a nervous breakdown and I flunked out of college. And then right after that, in 2009, I became homeless. Do you see the pain in my life? I became homeless. I had to live on the streets and I had to beg for food. And then right after that, let pain push you. I was shot 3 times. I was shot in the back of my head. I was shot in my stomach. I was shot in my groin area. I died. Watch this. I died 3 times. I was pronounced dead and I died 3 times, and then I was in a coma and I was on life support for 7 days. See, you see why I speak with so much authority. You see why I have so much energy when I speak. I'm being me. This is my authentic self. I'm being me. This is myself. I love speaking. I love motivating. I love being a motivational speaker, because look at my life. And then now, after I was shot 3 times, I died 3 times, and then now I am a motivational speaker, and I just wrote my book. See, I've been telling myself for years I wanted to write a book. I cannot believe it. I am a published author, and I want to thank everyone from all over the world who are buying my book. If you want to buy this book, go to Amazon and type in Dream Big, and then after that, type in Dr. Tommy Campbell Jr. This book will change your life. I've been telling myself, I want to write a book, and now I am officially a published author. Maybe you want to be an author. Maybe you want to write a book. You may not be a good writer. You may not be the best writer, but let pain push you. You can still write that book. You may not be the smartest person. You can still graduate high school. You may not be the smartest person. You can still go to college. I had a learning disability. I had a reading and comprehension problem, and I went from flunking the first grade to barely graduating high school to getting into college, to being shot 3 times, to getting a doctoral degree and being a published author and graduating with my doctoral degree in academic excellence. See, if I can do it, you can do it. Let pain push you. Next point. There is no quickness to greatness. That's what I want to tell you. There is no quickness to greatness. You have to climb the stairs to get to greatness. Look at my story. Look at everything I've been through. Look at Michael Jordan getting cut in high school. Look at what Kobe Bryant been through. Look at what Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett. Look at the small beginnings and Jeff Bezos and what they had to do in order to become great. There is no quickness to greatness. You have to climb the stairs to get to greatness. You can't change your past. That's what I want to tell you. You cannot change your past, but your future is within your power. You may have a bad past. You may have had something that happened to you. You may have done something to someone. You can't change what you've done. You can't change your past. But I want you to know your future is within your reach. Right now, in this present moment, you can make decisions that can give you the future that is great for you. Pain. Next thing is pain and storms. This is what pain does. Pain and storms build stronger people. What do you mean by that, Dr. Campbell? Whatever your pain is, whatever your storms are, whatever you are going through, it always builds you to be a stronger person. Storms are a part of life. Maybe you're going through because your character and your integrity is being developed. Because this is the thing about greatness. I want to talk about that. Don't just try and be great and you not have character and integrity. Because before you can seize the moment and before you can become great, you must develop character and integrity. Because your giftings and your talent will get you to the top. But it takes character, watch this, it takes character and integrity to keep you to the top. So don't just try and become successful and you neglect character and integrity. Make sure you are developing your character and integrity while you're going through the storm. Because you got to connect with people who make you feel great just for you being your authentic self. You got to connect with people who make you feel great just for you being your authentic self. What do you mean by that? You got to be original. Don't try and be like nobody else, just like I'm me. This is my authentic me. I've been speaking professionally for 20 years, and now I'm doing motivational speaking. I am being myself. This is my authentic self. See, I know I'm being me. I was shot 3 times. I became homeless. I flunked the first grade. I was talked about. I was the underdog. I was bullied. I was told I was retarded. I was put down. I was cast aside. I was the underdog. But I have always remained true to myself. I have always been a person that will self-motivate myself. I was always in a position to where people would encourage me and motivate me. I was always a person who would self-motivate myself. I have always been my authentic self. I have always been myself. I don't try and be like nobody else. And that's what I want to tell you. Don't try and be like no one else but yourself. Be authentic. Be the original you. Because nobody can be you like you. As I close, don't quit just because life gets so hard. This is what so many people do. So many people are going after their dreams. So many people are trying to play professional sports. They're trying to play college sports. They're trying to start the business. They're trying to be an actor. They're trying to be a singer, a doctor, or a lawyer, or a rapper, or a musician, or a real estate owner, or a soccer player, tennis player. Whatever your dreams are, whatever you're trying to do, so many people, when it gets so hard, they want to quit. But I'm telling you, if it was easy, then everybody would be doing it. It's easy to be lazy. It's easy to procrastinate. That's why so many people do it. It's easy to watch TV all the time. It's easy to play around on social media all the time. But when you're going after greatness, whenever you're grinding, whenever you're losing sleep, whenever you're waking up early, whenever you're putting in 120%, that's when it's the hardest. And that's why a lot of people are not doing it. Because if it was easy, then everybody would do it. Let pain push you. So don't quit just because life gets so hard. Life is hard. Life can be very difficult. But I'm reminded by this. Trouble don't last always. Be of good cheer. In the midst of your pain, in the midst of your depression, in the midst of what you're going through, be of good cheer. It's a perspective. It's how you view life. I want you to view life in a positive perspective. So no matter what you go through, no matter how deep your pain is, you will be positive. Last point, chase your dreams. Let pain push you. Chase your dreams. Dream big. Go after your dreams. Chase your dreams. Don't quit. Don't give up. I want you to know that I love you. You don't have too many motivational speakers that will say this. I love you with all of my heart. And I want to tell the whole world, if you're still watching this video, that means you want to be great. I'm telling the whole world that I love you with all of my heart. I believe in you. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to book me to speak, please email me at Z as in zebra, O as in Oscar, N as in Nancy, E as in Edward, P as in Paul, O as in Oscar, P as in Paul, 39@gmail.com. zonepop39@gmail.com. And it's at the bottom of this video as well. I love you. And I thank you for all the messages that I'm getting from people all over the world that are telling me that my motivational videos are changing your lives. That's why I do what I do. Let pain push you. I'm telling the whole world I love you. I believe in you. You are destined for greatness. Anything is possible. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and please share my video all over social media. I love you. Thank you. That is my time.